Sure.
So for the next quick shot, it looks like there was an article that was on a Screen Rant, and it showed that Epic had offered Sony about $200 million for access to some exclusive titles.
Yeah.
On there. So, I mean, that's interesting. $200 million. It's
a lot.
Sony.
That's a lot of money.
Quite a bit.
That's
a
a
lot?
lot. I think that's a lot.
I think that's chump
asking
change.
for-
Almost $250 million
I think it's chump change. To me,
to exclusively sell games.
but to exclusively sell their exclusives.
To just when Sony announces an exclusive game to PC, put it on our store only.
Yes.
That's
So
a lot.
I
of
think
money,
that's chump
dude.
change. And we talked
I
a
think
couple
they
weeks
make
ago.
more.
I don't know.
Remember when we looked at how much Epic gives the devs? They give like people $50,000 for
Yeah.
They were giving people like nothing.
That's why
Batman,
I
they're
said $200
giving-
million.
I think that's
That's
too
why I
little.
think it's a
Did
lot.
the article state how
Because
many?
they got Batman for 50
for one mil.
for $1 million.
So
Did the article state how many games
they just
they
said
were
Five.
looking for? 5 games.
5
Okay. Now we talking about a little something different.
tens of millions of dollars.
But
for
my
a single
question
game.
is, are they
That's a
old?
lot to me.
Can I give them
They're
old,
old
IPs?
games. Yeah.
Really?
I'm assuming. My assumption. We don't know the games. It wasn't disclosed.
Right.
I'm assuming.
Probably like God
Days
of War,
Gone. I'm
Horizon.
assuming the ones that were seen revealed. So
Maybe.
Horizon,
Right.
Days Gone. Who knows? We don't know what other ones they wanted. But
Right.
as Sony is releasing them, I think Epic was trying to
Uncharted.
glean
You gotta
just
get
to
Uncharted.
Uncharted might be. So these old games, everyone's already played.
Put 'em on
Right?
PC.
Put them on PC, and you get a new market. And it's like Sony would make the same amount of money because they're buying them from Epic. Epic just wanted the rights, right? Exclusive rights to them.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, dude. In my opinion.
Yeah.
I think old games.
So if we're talking about old games that they've already like been there and done that, they were releasing them to PC anyways. Why not? Like
That's kind of like what I'm
that's
thinking
like
too.
a
Why
fistful
not?
of money. For
I agree.
free.
That's how I feel
You
about it.
already
Yeah.
got that and then some off of the IPs when you first dropped them, and it's been like a good 10 years since. Why not give them to that? You know what I mean? Like I think you're gonna sell quite a bit, but this is like 200 mil is guaranteed. You know what I mean? If people would touch the game more so now because it's free on Epic to put it in their cart. How many people are gonna really touch your game because it came to PC? And it's just like, now you're getting a chance to play it. I mean, there's a lot of PC players, but are they really going to gravitate to, like, grabbing, Days Gone,
all of those
Horizon
games
Zero
sell
Dawn, God
on
of War, all that?
PC like amazing.
Yeah?
For example,
Even
like
though they're,
Persona.
like, super old?
Persona, a game that came out, 9 years ago. Persona 4.
Yeah.
When it came to Steam, it was like one of the most sold games. It sold so well that the company thought about we need to sell more of our old games on Steam because this old 9-10-year-old game sold,
Just got a revival.
hundreds of thousands of copies on the first day. A game that everyone's playing Persona 5. No one cares about a Vita game.
But why
So-
would Sony not? Why would Sony just not give those rights to Epic? People can still get the game.
Yeah,
Like, what is your opinion
for
on that?
me? It's just they have their brand.
They want more.
have
They
their
wanted a
exclusive
larger
brand.
audience.
They have their
to sell to?
exclusive brand, and I just don't think they're ready to sign their exclusivity away for just 5 titles yet. To me, that's still cheap because right now, all these PS5 or PlayStation exclusive games, are exclusive. Things like God of War, for example. I'm gonna have to go buy a Vita version if I want to play it. There's just a lot of games that are hard to.
We don't know what games they're asking for.
We don't know
but
what games.
a game like Days Gone, a game like Horizon that's been given away for free a million times. I don't know. I think that's a fistful of change, man. That for these old games, I don't know. That's a lot of money. You can buy a lot of studios with that much money.
I guess I'd have to look at a PlayStation title that they've released. Because didn't they release like 1 or 2 just recently? Like within the last year?
They've only
that was
released
supposed to
one
be-
game.
Which
That's
one?
Horizon Zero Dawn on PC.
Horizon?
And Days Gone's coming. That's been confirmed to come next.
Okay.
So 2 games.
I would have to see how much Horizon Zero Dawn made from that PC release to see if it would be lucrative for them to just have held it.
Well, I would also want to know on what platforms did it sell on.
So
If it sells a lot across all these platforms, then maybe you don't want to consolidate yourself into one location,
Yeah.
So Horizon Dawn on its launch month sold 716,000 copies on the PC, and according to this, that launch was as large as the Witcher 3 launch for PC. So
That's crazy to me, man.
that was still a pretty strong,
It is.
you know.
That's such an old game. That just blows me away. That
But-
that many people played it again on PC.
You know what's funny though?
I don't
is-
understand why people
And
don't buy a
keep in mind,
PlayStation.
full price. They bought it.
I
for
know
the
they
full
bought
50,
it at full
60.
59.
and right now it's still 50 on Steam. It's still
Wow.
full. Keep in
I
mind, we
know,
can get
that's
this
shocking
for
to
like
me.
$10 on.
I know. We just
On
got it for
PlayStation.
free
We
on
just
got it for free.
PlayStation.
for not having any sub. But yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
But what I
blows me
think is
away.
what
Yeah.
blows me away though is the fact that Sony would look at Days Gone and say like, nah, we didn't get like a high enough Metacritic score or whatever other reason it may be to not want to put money into Days Gone 2. But you could literally just release that game for PC
And make all the money
Make all
back.
the money
and
back.
make
Yeah.
the money that you
To
require
make
for
Days
it
Gone
too.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, just sell it again on PC, and then whatever the
Sounds
revenue
like
you
it.
get from that, just take that money and say, here, Days Gone, go make 2.
Dude, this is the power of exclusive games, man.
yeah.
That game would have never sold probably that well had it not been exclusive to Sony. And now it's like you have this chance to play it that you never could have before, and now
Because
you
you just
want it. This
refused to
jewel
buy the
because you just
console.
refuse to buy a PlayStation 4. Exactly. Which, like, for me, it falls in line a little bit with your mentality on old games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to see myself buy Horizon Zero
Full price.
Dawn at full price for like a 5-year-old game that I can get for $10
I
at
couldn't do it.
GameStop. I could not bring myself, just because it's on PC now,
Yeah.
to buy the PC copy for
I could
60.
not do it.
I couldn't do it, but there's
Nah.
clearly a million people out there willing
I
to
would
do
go
it.
give me.
And I'm just
I would
blown
go
away
give
by
me a
that.
used PlayStation 4.
Yes, that's how I
to play
would
the
feel.
game if
I
I
know.
really wanted
And
to
all
play
those
it
other
that
games
bad.
that they're going to release, God of War, who knows, Last of Us.
I mean,
Just buy a used PS4 for a couple $100.
I guess you're just really looking forward to using your supercharged graphics card to see like
Hey, man.
1,000 freakers on your
When you spend two G's building your,
screen at
your
once.
awesome
What
rig,
is
you don't.
50
What's
bucks,
50
right?
bucks? you
Yeah.
know?
To have like a modded Horizon game, right?
Yeah, but I still think Sony wants to keep their exclusivity, and I don't know. I think that's too little for them, in my opinion.
So do you think it's worth $1 billion? Like, what is it worth then to you?
Well, if he's saying they
five-
sold
for 5
716,000 copies
I don't know.
at $50 a piece, and they probably
Because
how much you got split with
it
that?
didn't say.
I mean, that's less than $50 million.
This is what I was interpreting from the article. It was 5 games that don't
Oh, wait, no, it's more
exist
than $50
yet.
million, right?
It's 5 games that don't
It's
exist
35
yet.
million.
It's $35 million. I thought it was less than $50 million.
It's 5 games that don't exist yet that are exclusive.
So do 30 times 5. Just do 30 because we can't say all of them will sell that way.
But it would be around 180 million
For
if you
five
get five titles
games.
and they sold as good as that one.
As good as that one. It's not, bro.
But here's
not.
the thing. Here's the thing.
but
not.
that's wait,
what's not?
but in his defense,
It's not
that
a
was
ripoff.
only in how
No, no,
much?
no, no, no.
That was only
I'm
in how
s-
long though?
That was in 1 month.
That was in 1 month that it did that much.
Right.
So
It's not going to
we
sell
we don't know
a lot
how
more.
long
Right.
it'll slowly taper off. Or
Yes,
whatever,
but
so
but
maybe it's
Epic
worth
is not
more.
in the real. Epic makes billions on Fortnite. Epic is trying to build their store, so they don't
Right.
care if they take a loss.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
I
they
know
don't
that.
mind. They don't mind taking.
Yeah,
a loss.
I know they
So-
don't mind
But
that.
I'm just saying that's just too little of money for Sony to give up their exclusive card. Because right now, all the Microsoft games are on PC.
Yeah, but it's probably a timed exclusivity.
Yeah, that's the thing we're
It's not like
speculating.
it's not like
'Cause
a,
I was assuming it was 5 exclusive bangers like
And they
Gods
keep
of
'em?
War, and it was only in their store.
Yes, I agree that, but I would assume it's for a time period.
I would
I don't
have
think
to do it
yeah,
time.
I don't think Sony would give it away forever,
Well, no,
like in
No,
perpetuity.
I would have it for like maybe a year or 2 years
Yeah.
or something like that on the
Yeah,
Epic store, and
I
then
agree.
every other store, Steam
That's-
or whatever.
that's what
is
I would
able to
assume,
get it on
too.
there.
Yeah.
From
the
that
art-
That's what
perspective,
you're talking
right?
about,
Okay, if it's something like that,
Okay,
that's different.
okay. I know we're speculating a little
just-
bit, but from that, I would
That
assume
would
that
change things.
because that's what it seems like Sony
But it
does.
seems like they want exclusive. Like, okay, these 5 games are only on the Epic Store because they're trying to
Yes.
compete with Steam.
yes,
Right.
So for me, that's too little. If it's a time exclusive, sure. If they already planned for those 5 games to be on all platforms, anyways,
Steam 2 years from now,
yeah, it doesn't
that's
matter.
free money in my
It
opinion.
doesn't matter. But I looked at it as they were picking 5 games that weren't planning to come to PC, and like excluding Days, it wasn't Days Gone, it wasn't all of these that we already know about. It was 5, maybe God of War, maybe The Last of Us, things like that. I just think that's too cheap for those.
I don't
for Eternity exclusive on
for
Epic.
Eternity exclusive. I don't know. That gets a little gray
because they'll be able to always charge full price for those games. They'll always,
I think 200's fair though. I don't think that's a low ball. I think that's pretty fair, especially from the math you just did, because they all have to sell 1 million copies almost each. I don't think you're guaranteed Days Gone's gonna sell as good as Horizon. Sorry.
Well,
maybe God of War would.
What if Last of Us came? That would sell really good.
Maybe. Definitely not Days Gone. So it does depend on the games that they choose to give them.
It depends.
Because they're not going to all necessarily sell as well as Horizon. Horizon was a very popular, very big game. People couldn't wait to play that game.
You're right. I mean, it could be 5. It could be 5 games that are 5 years old. Like Ratchet and Clank games.
Exactly.
So
it really depends.
Details, but
because even if they sell as well as Horizon, all of them, then you've made your money. Yeah, you maybe didn't make more, but you've at least made your money.
What if Epic is like, hey, we don't care what you give us. Just give us 5 games.
That were exclusive to PlayStation.
And they toss some Knack or some shit.
Dang, Knack. Wow.
All right, we'll give you Knack 1, Knack 2. We'll give you Uncharted 1.
We'll give you Knack, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the original Uncharted, right?
OG Uncharted.
That's so funny.
Man.
Yeah, right? Who
funny,
knows? That's why I wish I knew more about this.
For Knack 1 and 2, bro.
Those games are crap.
All this just leaked because that stupid lawsuit between Apple and
we keep getting all these juicy
Epic's,
details.
Business is out there for
Yeah,
everyone to see, dude.
Yeah, that's funny.
I love you, me.